A very good evening to all of you. Today we have speaking session 1 and our trainer for today is Mrs. Annapurna Murugan. These are a few instructions for you all. Make sure you have a stable internet connection and a noise-free environment, for which we recommend you to use your earphones for the best experience. Also, respect your instructor, your classmates and yourself. Be respectful and professional and do not write anything inappropriate in the chat box. Moving ahead, we have these 3 memberships that are available to you guys at Ubergrad. You instantly become a bronze member. Now, all of these for upgrading to any of these 3, you can directly go on the website of Ubergrad and get yourselves upgraded over there. Also, just give me a second. Okay, so there's a slight change. Our trainer for today is Mr. Shafiq Mohammed. I'm very sorry. So, so moving ahead, we have these 3 memberships that are available to you guys. You instantly become a bronze member when you get yourselves registered on the Ubergrad website. Also, we have this at a very discounted rate. So, in order to get yourselves upgraded to any of these 3, you can directly go on the website of Ubergrad, and I'll also share a coupon code with you guys, using which you can upgrade yourself to the bronze membership as of now and at a very discounted rate. So moving ahead, we have free profile evaluation, which is done by our experts, which consists of university shortlisting, course recommendations, country recommendations, which are made according to a student's future aspirations, academic profile, career objectives, academic strengths and requirements. We also have recommendations report customized for the students according to their profile and requirements. Moreover, we also have doubt clearance regarding the study abroad process, consisting of shortlisting applications, scholarships, etc. So moving ahead, we have these free live GRE and Duolingo classes. So firstly, we have free GRE live classes, which goes on from Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 9:30. It's a 2-month course. We also have free live Duolingo classes, which goes on from Monday to Friday, 6:30 to 7:30. It's a 2-week course. So for getting yourselves enrolled for any of these 2, you can directly go on the website of Ubergrad and get yourselves enrolled for it. Moving ahead, we have this Christmas offer, which is going on as of now. So the last date for this particular offer is 26th December, and you get benefits like IELTS and GRE mock test, expert university shortlisting, personalized SOP and LOR drafting, partnered and non-partnered applications, guaranteed education loan, and scholarships, complete visa support. So it's just available for you guys at rupees 999. So you can directly go on the website of Ubergrad and get yourselves avail to this particular offer that is going on. So it's just valid till tomorrow. So just grab it as soon as possible. Moving ahead, we also have one-on-one IELTS classes. That is when you get yourselves upgraded to the gold membership. And it's just for rupees 5,999, and you get benefits like 20 hours live classes, class recordings, daily class worksheets, 10 plus sessional tests, 5 full-length mock tests. So it's a very good opportunity again for you guys, because if you want to avail more mock tests for your practice, you can always go with the one-on-one IELTS classes. That's just for rupees 5,999. Moving ahead, we have these achievements of the students who got themselves enrolled at Ubergrad. Now I'll quickly show you the website of Ubergrad. All right, so this is the website. Over here, you can explore a lot of information related to various countries, universities, courses, and examinations according to your preferences. Moreover, we also have free profile evaluation. So under free profile evaluation, as you can see that it is done by our experts, and you can book your slot with our experts according to your preferred date and time. And also, apart from this, we have the talk to a counselor option, AI country recommendations, AI course recommendations, test preparation stores consisting of live IELTS, live GRE, live Duolingo classes, and additional services for the students like education loan, Forex card accommodation, international SIM, US credit card, US bank account, etc. And blogs are uploaded, so you can always check out these information that is uploaded on the website. So moving ahead, as I mentioned that you can upgrade yourself from basic to bronze membership using the coupon code that I'm will providing to you at a very discounted rate. So directly go on the website for that, click on the upgrade option, and over here the memberships would be available to you. As I mentioned before, there are three memberships that are available to you: bronze, silver, and gold. So you can always upgrade to the other memberships according to your requirements. So moving ahead, we also have recordings, handouts, and the sessional tests of the various sessions, and the which are conducted under various modules. So for that, just go on the website, go on to your name, my test preparation, go on to IELTS Academy Comprehensive Live Classes course. On clicking on that particular option, it will direct you to this particular page. Now, as you all know that we have listening, reading, speaking, and writing under IELTS. So in order to get yourselves available to the various recordings, this portal would be available to you on the website. So for example, you want to access the recording of listening session 5, for example, directly go on listening, go on day 5, since you want to just watch the session 5. So just go on to day 5 for that particular session, and the first option is usually the handouts of that particular session and the module, and the last recording would be the recording of the current session that was conducted. So for example, when I clicked on the last one, it directed me to listening day 5 session, which was conducted on 15th of December, which is the latest one. Now similarly, by this way you can access the recordings and the handouts of all the other sessions and the modules, and after you complete each module, you can also make yourselves available with the sessional test of that particular module. All right, so by this way you can always make yourselves available with a lot of features that are available on the website. And I'll also share a Telegram channel link with you guys in the chat box, and using that you can join the Telegram channel of IELTS, and over there also a lot of information is posted for you all, and mock test would also be available for you guys. But if you want more mock tests for your practice, you can always avail the other facilities as I mentioned of, that is one-on-one IELTS classes, that is just for rupees 5,999, and also upgrade to all the other memberships. All right, now I'll quickly hand over the session to our trainer for today, Mr. Shafiq Mohammed. So sir, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
good
Very
evening,
good
sir.
evening, ma'am.
You can take over, sir. I'm sorry.
No
Also,
problem. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay. Uh, so very good evening, guys. And we should really thank our moderator. She has given so much of information. Okay. So how to go to the website and check the website and how to actually gather information, isn't it? So all these things are very important. How to go into the website and get to the particular link, and how to access these mock tests. All these things are very, very important. Okay. So I believe you might have a lot of questions on it. So even after the end of the session, after we complete the session, you can still ask ma'am. Yes, so she'll be available. And those who have raised hands, I want you to type it in the chat box, because there are more than 90 people in the chat. So I believe that you have to type it in the chat box. There's no other go. Okay. So type your questions in the chat box, please, if you have any. Okay. How one possible is so many students of speaking? Okay. Yeah. So one-on-one is not possible, but yes, we would be, I would be allowing you to ask you to speak. Let's see how it goes. You would understand. Okay. You will teach IELTS classes. Yes, obviously we are taking, first session of, or this entire week would be speaking session, Rahul Yadav, right? Yes, and yes. So Germany language courses that you need to ask a moderator. I don't think we have Germany language course. So as of now. So even if you want to still ask, ma'am, by the end of the call, you can always ask. how to speak fluent. Definitely, we would be discussing things on it. Hamid, Shahul Hamid. Okay, go ahead, sir. Without grammar errors. Okay, definitely. Obviously, grammar is a very important thing. So, what is the importance of IELTS? Okay, that's a good one, right? So, it's like someone Harshit. Okay, Harshit has typed, what is the importance of IELTS? Without knowing the importance, how did you join this session? Okay, so those who want to go abroad, definitely there are like different form like test formats, English test formats, or even other test formats like GRE, TOEFL, IELTS, PT. Okay, these are different kinds of test formats. Duolingo. Okay, so all these are test formats where you need to write it, or where you need to give the examination to go to abroad countries, isn't it? So any which ways, we're going to discuss that. And um, okay, we'll just typed how much time it'll take to complete the course. Okay, see, every week there's a module, Santosh Kumar. Every week we cover one module. So this week, Monday to Friday, will be speaking. Next week it will be reading, listening, then writing. It goes on like that. So every week we'll be completing one module. Yes. Will daily session link will be said? Yes, definitely. The link is the same link for all the modules. So you can access the same link. Then Rahul Yadav, you also provide Germany college shortlisting. That you need to speak with our again counselors. I'm not sure about it, about the countries. I can tell about IELTS. Okay. Yes, we'll start. We'll start. Hi, sir. I cleared OET in the. I'm not sure about OET, guys. So IELTS is mandatory, for many countries like USA, UK, Australia, New Zealand, almost even non-English speaking countries like Germany. Definitely, it is applicable. So Germany, Italy, even for the, I mean, for example, even Dubai also, they were asking. Okay. Yes. So today definitely we are going to start, but we need to know what is going on, right? This so for so many people, it's the first class, Rahul, isn't it? So I'm quickly going to share my screen, and then we'll jump into the session. Okay. So hold on your horses, guys. All your questions and answers will be answered. Okay. So I'm just trying to share my screen now. One sec. So IELTS speaking is all about three sections. Okay. So three sections we have. Okay, let me share the screen very quickly. I'm just pulling out you know, the application. Sometimes these are fussy, right? Okay. We are not discussing about GMAT, and I am not quite sure, about that thing. We'll discuss only about IELTS. Okay. So I hope everyone can see my screen now. Okay. So yes. So today's session is completely on IELTS speaking, and basically IELTS has four modules. Okay, so IELTS has four modules, and one of them is speaking. And for the previous, things where previous modules when ma'am discussed about reading and writing, isn't it? So those were also uploaded in our website. You can check the previous modules also. So this is the last section, which is again it will start with reading, writing, or sorry, listening, reading, writing, and then speaking. So don't worry, even if you missed anything also, you can always go back and check. For example, if you can't wait for the next week, you can always go to the website and check the previous week's sessions. So there it will be, you have reading, writing, even listening to. So that's the information. So usually IELTS has four modules, which are listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Okay, and IELTS is accepted in more than 1600 countries or more. So basically, I can talk about US, UK, Australia, New Zealand. So these are the countries many people go and study over there or go for work purposes, isn't it? So these are the main countries. But other than non-English speaking countries like Italy, Germany, also Dubai, also there are accept those are planning to work there, they accept. So basically, we are discussing about mostly about these academic IELTS, because mostly we have the number of joiners are mostly academic, those who plan to go abroad for studies. Okay, yes. So for studies, it is academic. For the people who want to work there, it is general. There are two types of IELTS again. Okay, and there are ways to give IELTS, any which ways. One is computer based, which is called as CBT, and another way you can give IELTS is again paper based test. Again, the test takers or people ask me, so which one is the easiest? See, guys, both are one and the same. There is no difference in it, according to me. The reason is, if you're good with the computer interface, definitely you can go for CBT. Okay, and if you are you are good with writing on the paper, so I'm comfortable in writing on the paper only, so go with paper based test. But speaking, when we come back to our today's module, the speaking would be face to face introduction, examination. Okay, even in CBT also, which is computer based test, or paper based test, both are it is face-to-face interaction. For CBT and paper-based, there's no go. Okay, so for most of the, like for example, if you would have come across PT or any other test, computer-based test, everything will be in the, for PT, for example, everything will be on the system itself. But PT is only for Australia or maybe, New Zealand. But IELTS is like worldwide accepted. And, that this is like, a gateway to most of the, countries where you can on for immigration purposes, for university shortlistings. Definitely IELTS is very very mandatory. IELTS. Okay, so we are extensively discussing on IELTS academic. So let me even check your. Okay. Okay. So, speaking has three sections, and the entire IELTS exam, speaking exam, is only for 11 to 14 minutes. Okay, so 11 to 14 minutes, in the sense, for example, the sometimes the test takers or my students, those who have gone, they would have just called me and said, "Sir, my exam happened within 10 minutes. It was not even 10 minutes." They said, So obviously, it is maximum 11 to 14 minutes is what the examiner is going to sit and analyze. But no, I have seen no one crossed like 15 minutes. Very rare, very rare, very rare. So usually the entire examination of speaking is 11 to 14 minutes. Okay. So this is how the three parts or the three sections. So the sections are called as parts here. So part one is 4 to 5 minutes, part two is 3 to 4 minutes, part three is 4 to 5 minutes. Okay. So what is part one? Any which ways we are going to extensively discuss on part one. By the way, like it is written in the first sentence, IELTS academic reading test consists of one-on-one interview between the test taker and the examiner. So interview in the sense, obviously, people will get very stiff and very, professional. Obviously, you have to be professional here. But one thing is, this is a casual interaction, okay, between you and the examiner. So even test takers ask or students ask me, "Sir, do I need to wear formal dress or how should I go? Because it's a face-to-face interaction, right?" So definitely, it's not a hard and fast interview where you're getting a job here. But if you go in formals, it will be good. Even if you go in business casuals, also no issues. So you can wear a nice t-shirt and a tuck in, and you can go, but don't go with slippers, flippers, flip flops, all these kind of things. Okay, yes. So don't go in those sandals and all. For boys, please go neatly. Like wear a shoe. Okay, it can be a formal shoe or a any casual shoe. Also, it's fine. That means because the interaction is casual and you're not applying for any job here. This is not a job interview. But if you go in formals, it's fine. But I'm not. I mean, the examiner is not expecting you to wear a blazer and go like management like. But even if you do, also it's fine. Okay, but this examination is a casual examination, but you have to go in business casuals. Okay, go in business casuals, that is the best thing. Okay, or if you want to wear a formal also, it's good, it's better than good. Okay, but they would not ask you, or they would not lessen down your marks on based on your attire. That is definitely there, but go reasonably and neatly. Okay, these are the things you need to take. And the first part we were talking about, first part or the first section is 4 to 5 minutes. The examiner will ask you your introduction. Basically, the question will be like this, something like tell me, instead of saying tell me about yourself, the question would come like this: what do you do, or what are you doing at present, or what do you do? This is the mostly asked question. Most of the test takers or my students told that, sir, they didn't ask me to introduce myself. Instead of saying that to introduce, they asked, what do you do? Obviously, what do you do means at present, what are you doing? So he's asking, what are you now? Are you a student? Are you a working professional, or what is it? Okay, so definitely the first question is what do you do? And before that, guys, you need to take your passport, because immediately when you go into the room, it is a one-to-one discussion, right? So only the examiner will be sitting, a girl, I mean, a woman or a man, anyone can be. So you need to show your passport. Okay. First, the examiner will read out the center number, your candidate number, and your passport number, and he or she'll also ask you to show your passport. Sometimes they'll even take the passport, or the examiner will take the passport and then give it back to you. That's it. Because all the biometric and everything is done before itself. Before you enter the room, everything is done. All the biometrics, all the verifications is done, because they would call you like half an hour before. Okay, half an hour, 45 minutes before, depending on the how many people are attending on that day. And so you need to carry your passport just for namesake. The examiner will also see, okay, then he or she'll also ask you to pronounce your full name or tell your full name. Okay, may I know your full name? So you need to tell your full name and also comfort the examiner that you can call me. For example, my name is Mohammed Shafiq. You can call me Shafiq ma'am. You can say that. Okay. So and you, when you enter into the room, you also have to greet the examiner. It's good, to create a nice atmosphere. Hi ma'am, how are you doing today? How far, how was your day today? You can just have a small talk, pet talk, you can say. But definitely that would actually break the ice between you and the examiner, and the exam goes smoothly, right? Yes. So 4 to 5 minutes is what the, what is after introduction they would ask. something like maybe very general questions related to general topics like hometown, family, studies, work. For example, if you say you're a student, you have studied this or you're studying this, definitely, why did you choose this subject? Okay, this is the first question she or he might ask, the examiner might ask, or what made you choose this subject? Why did what kind of interest like you got, or how did you get that interest to choose the subject? Okay, so that might be the question. For people who are working, yes, they can say, obviously, I'm working now. I'm a professional. I'm a working professional. I'm working in so and so company as a so and so thing. Then again, the next question is, why did you choose this profession? Okay, the examiner might ask. And then some other questions followed up by any topic related. For example, the topics in part one are basically these. I'll just show you the topics. One second. Yeah, these are the basic topics for to just after the introduction, you'll be asked on any of this topic in part one itself. Okay, like 4 to 5 questions. You can go through the topic. Meanwhile, let me log into the chat box. I can't see your chats, so I'll just log into my mobile and see your chats if you would have chatted or given any message in the chat box. Let's. Hmm. Okay, so I logged in even to the chat box too. If you have any questions, you can always type in, but we'll continue the session. So basically in part one, we have these kind of questions where it can be any one topic they'll choose and they'll ask 4 to 5 questions on it. For example, like I told you, right? If you are a working professional, why did you choose this, profession or stream, or what is your day-to-day, work schedule, or what do you do in your job, or what is your job profile entirely? They might ask you this. Okay, so this would be, or if the topic is according to them is hometown, they might ask you where is your hometown? Can you tell me a bit about your hometown? One thing which you want to change in your hometown. Okay, so would you like to live out of your hometown, or you want to settle, in your hometown itself? So based on the topic, they might ask you few questions related to you. That is the reason it is called as general questions. Okay, which are on familiar topics. Mostly it will be familiar topics. The it is also said that it is an ice break, or break of ice between you and the examiner. Yeah, yeah, ice breaking session also they say, but you'll be marked for it. Okay, so even though it is an ice breaking session, the examiner is making comfortable to you, but the examiner will be marking your the band scores there. So here, let's when band scores came up, we'll also discuss what are band scores. So band scores are ranging from 0 to 9, where 0 is the lowest and 9 is the highest band score. Okay, so how are band scores actually given on this? So we'll also discuss on the band scores how it is given. Let's see. Yes, these are the 5 band descriptors where sorry, 4 band descriptors where actually the entire speaking module is given the mark. So usually, what is fluency in coherence? Coherence is nothing but again staying on the topic and speaking related to it. Okay, so fluency definitely, the how fluent are you? Are you stuck in somewhere? How is your thought process related to the topic? Are your thoughts, in a sequence or not, or are your thoughts free flowing or not? Are you just interrupting by saying lot of lot? See, even the best speaker in this world can say little those gaps, but you should skillfully show that yes, you don't have much of it. Again, fluency doesn't mean again you go on speaking like an what you call a tape recorder, or a machine. You're not a machine, you're a human being, right? Obviously you need to show the ups and downs, emotions and stuff, isn't it? So definitely the naturality should not miss. Okay, so fluency also tells that you, if you get stuck somewhere, don't, for example, the question might be a little tough sometimes. See, you want to say many things about it, but you get stuck somewhere. So just leave that part of the sentence, and or that idea, continue with it. Okay, continue other story with other story. So not a big deal. So fluency is very, very important, and coherence is nothing but where you're skillfully organizing your ideas and talking in a nice manner. But lexis are nothing but vocabulary. So vocabulary means that again, no need to use high end vocabulary here, where people ask me, sir, how to improve my vocabulary? Sir, I want to use great words. So here, vocabulary doesn't mean that, where you need to use high end words, but you need to show a range of words. I always tell my students like this, for example, instead of saying Ram is a good person, Ram is good in studies, Ram is good in sports, Ram is, good with people. Instead of saying good every time, if you say Ram is great in studies, is awesome in sports, Ram is nice with people. So I've just replaced with a very very well known vocabulary, but I have showed the range of the vocabulary. So this is what it is here. So here you need to show the range of vocabulary. You need to show the examiner that, okay, boss, I know these many words. Okay, and it is not that you have mugged up like 20 to 30 words and you wanted to just display it. It should not be like that. It should be natural, and again, it should be it should not be monotonous. Okay, that is lexis. Lexis means vocabulary. So range of vocab you need to show in your speech. And then grammatical range and accuracy is nothing but grammar, all the criteria of grammar, all the grammar things where you subject verb agreement should be correct. If the subject is singular, the verbs should come with yes, isn't it? For example, many people say uh, he he work in TCS, he work in HSBC, he work in. It's wrong. He works, isn't it? When subject is singular, the verbs will come with yes. Or when the subject is plural, obviously they work in TCS, they work in so and so company, then work. So these are the small grammatical errors you should not make. Obviously, grammar is important here. So, but when we speak, for a length of time, when we speak with a flow, definitely some of the prepositions, articles will get comprised. So that's okay. Okay, but it should not be visible. Again, you're making a mistake means. Okay, so those articles and like writing, we need to be very careful. If the article is missing, definitely it will be a grammatical error. If instead of and you wrote a, that article, then that is the wrong thing, right? So that is very much particularly seen in, I mean, very much visible in writing. But in speaking, when you are in flow, those are okay, right? But don't make these subject verb agreements. When you're speaking in past tense, or the question is in past tense, for example, what did you do in your last weekend? Obviously, all the scenarios will be in past tense, isn't it? Everything happened in the past, obviously. So if you speak something will, or something related to present tense, so that might be a little, problematic there. Obviously, it's not little, it's more problematic. So see what the question is all about, or which tense the question is in. So grammar, and also grammar is also like where the structures, simple tense, I mean simple sentence, or a complex sentence. These kind of sentences also can be. And mostly people ask me about the last one. the last descriptor, okay, or the criteria is pronunciation. Sir, do I need to pronounce, or do I need to speak like a Australian or a UK person or a US person? Do I need to, get any kind of accent? No, no, don't get any accent. There's something called neutral accent. Okay, so neutral accent is understood throughout the world, right? I believe that back in 1980s, when I watched a movie, you know, obviously I used to go with my father and used to watch, isn't it? So those movies are very high in their, the accent. But now the movies are made in such a way that the entire world can watch. So it's neutrally accepted, neutral accent it has. So even the IELTS people also know that those who are conducting IELTS. Obviously, IELTS is from Cambridge, isn't it? Cambridge is in UK. So they don't want you to speak like an UK person. No, they know that people from different countries, different parts of the world, they're applying for IELTS. They want to do work, or they want to study in a certain English country. But there's no hard and fast rule that you have to have an accent. No, there's something called neutral accent. So that is what you need to follow. But you cannot pronounce a word. For example, academic is there. Instead of academic, you said academic. So don't add any accent. Don't add a strong accent to it. Whatever you're speaking, that 90% of the pronunciation, whatever you're getting it, that is fine. But again, you need to manage skillfully between your mother tongue. MTI should not be there. What is MTI here? MTI is mother tongue influence. For example, if you say, are you coming tomorrow? So this is like you're adding your own accent to it. You're speaking in such a way that you that Hindi or Telugu or whatever regional language is, it's like sounding like your own regional language. Okay, that is called mother tongue influence. So speak English like English, obviously. So that only comes when someone asks me, sir, how can I speak fluently? How can I speak nicely? So that only comes with practice, guys. Practice, practice, practice. There's a saying, right? Practice makes everyone, not only a man, everyone perfect, right? So how will you practice this again? So to get pronunciation, definitely you need to watch videos. Watch all kinds of English videos. Okay, there's no particular accent. I said, right, neutral accent. So you can watch US, UK, Australian, any English series. Watch English series. Okay, watch English movies, English what do you call news channels. Okay, so to get the style of it, it's not again at the accent, to get the style where you actually pronounce words. And also CNN, IBN, I mean CNN, all the Indian news channels, they're really good. Obviously we all speak neutral accent, isn't it? So it is accepted worldwide. So also watch the Vion. These kind of news channels are, they don't have any strong accent. But also watch this BBC too. Okay, the reason is BBC news, if you watch, that will also help you in listening. Okay, again, this is off the topic, guys. So yes, definitely. Yes, good, you work at Amazon, great. Yes, so let's see what questions you have, guys. We'll again go further into the topics. I need this PPT. It's all available on our website. Okay, you can go to the website and check. What does newspapers mean over here? Like, what can they ask on that? No, see, newspaper. I'm not talking about newspapers here, but news channels, right? Because here we are actually working on speaking, isn't it? So to get that, the style of, pronunciation. So a word has to be pronounced in certain way, isn't it? So that is what I was talking. Then I want, thank you, not an issue. Then speaking material, handouts. Yes, obviously everything is there in the handout. I work at Amazon. Is it good? Definitely. I work at Amazon. I work with Amazon. I I work in Amazon. All the things are okay. So you mean to say Amazon is a place, right? Hmm. So Amazon, is it a place, or for example, if you're talking about a company, then yes, yes, I work at Amazon. I work in Amazon. I work with Amazon. Both are correct. All the three are correct. Yes, yes, yes. I thought you work in Amazon forest. Okay. I thought you're a photographer or something. Okay. Okay. I'm from India. Okay, let's go to the next page. By the way, I want to just give the entire page on the screen. One second, let me check. One second. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Yes, here it is. Because it's not, coming the. So I wanted it to be full screen. Okay, so here are the band descriptors. So this is all about band descriptions or band descriptors about speaking. And then obviously fluency and coherence is nothing but, again, we talked about how to be fluent. Again, practice is what. So I also want you to catch hold of people who are developing the language, and want to clear interviews, want to get into IELTS speaking, all these things. You would find those kind of people, right? Definitely those who are applying for IELTS, or those who are going for interviews, they need extensive brushing on their language, isn't it? So practice with them. Speak to them, even if they're not available physically. Call and take a number of them and speak to them. I used to do like that when initially, when I wanted to improve my language, guys. I used to call people. I used to take numbers. I used to speak with them, and I used to bother Airtel. Airtel was quite new at that point of time, like 15, 16 years ago, when I wanted to join into a BPO. I wanted to have extensively, or great communication skills, isn't it, in English? So they needed that. They just don't need yes, no, hi, maybe, this kind of English. No, they wanted extensively good English, or very good communication skills. So for that, I was trying all the way. So one of the things was, I used to call the customer care people when that time Airtel was quite new. I used to ask, okay, what are the things which you have? Can you explain the entire catalog? Or how can I get into postpaid? All these kind of things I used to do. So I used to obviously I used to press a button which where they can speak in English, right? Where it comes in English. So I used to do that, and I used to catch hold of people at interviews. When I used to go to an interview, my main aim was one company. So I used to attend like 2 to 3 other interviews, or four to five other interviews, where I can brush up my skills over there. So what I used to do, I used to take numbers over there of the people, and we used to talk like, okay, buddy, we'll speak for half an hour or 15 minutes, like this. So I used to catch hold of people. So it's your duty to, uh, uh, be around people who are practicing, or who are in touch with the English language, or who are better than you. That is always good. Okay. So that is practicing. Then fillers. So fillers, like, and all okay, but instead of saying in between, like, well, all these phrases, if you use, it's fine. Okay. Yes. And then Obviously, listen to the examiner carefully. First of all, what the question is all about, you need to get it. If you don't know the question, how will you actually answer anything? If you didn't get the question, how would you answer? Sometimes you will be in a tension. Okay, this is a speaking examination, I need to give it really nice. And when by the time you listen to the examiner, sometimes you'll go blank. Yes, this happened with me too. When I initially did the trainer program with British Council, we used to have these mock speaking sessions. When the examiner or the person used to ask me the question, half of the question you, I just went blank. So this should not happen. All your senses should be on the question, guys. What is the question all about? And try to answer every part of the question. That is what it is. And it is very simple, believe me. If you are good with the language, speaking is a cakewalk for you. Speaking and listening. Now, part one. So part one, we were discussing it is 4 to 5 minutes, and the general topics or the topics which will be are generally these things. Believe me. Let's. So some more tips are stay calm, confident. Okay. Obviously, confidence, when you show confidence, definitely your speech will be confident enough, isn't it? So before that, how will you become confident? Practice before it. Okay. All these things. Be honest. Okay. Don't need to bluff on anything. But even if you bluff, also examiner is not going to come and check whether you have done this thing or not. It's just, if you be honest, the fluency would be good. But even if you bluff, also no issues. Something which you have not done, or which you're telling, for example, a topic which came on punctuality. So what according to punctuality is to like punctuality is to you, for example. So you can say all the good words, even if you're not punctual. Also, you can say that. So the examiner is not going to find. Okay, so don't worry, but it's always good to be honest, even if you say the negative thing also. Sometimes I'm a bit lazy, or sometimes I don't get on to time, or if I have to go somewhere, sometimes I become late. See, we all are human beings, right? So we can be late sometimes. So you can say that too, guys, because there is no negativity mark other than abusing the examiner, using bad words and all. Obviously, you would not do it, wouldn't it? So refrain all those things, abusive words, okay, all these things. Other than that, you can speak anything. You can speak for the topic, against the topic, whatever you want. Okay, all they see is whether this guy speaks well or not, and his pronunciation is good or not, and grammatically he's sounding good or not, he's able to stick on the topic or not, all these things. Okay, yes. And don't repeat the words in the question. So obviously you can just say well, you can start like this. Well, these are the things I would like. For example, if they're asking on some food related, any which ways, we're going to discuss that. Okay, structure and all, it's okay, fine. Let's not discuss about it. There is no structure according to speaking. You can speak anythingly, it's a free flowing thing, but listen to the question carefully. Yes. So the first question is, what do you enjoy doing in your free time? Let's hear to a sample answer, just for how to get it. Then I would be asking a few people on the call. Okay.
In my free time, I like to explore new places and try out different types of cuisines. I also enjoy playing sports such as tennis and basketball. Additionally, I love to read books and watch movies, especially science fiction and fantasy genres.
Okay. So again, it is a stipulated. I found it something has read from somewhere. So it should be natural, guys. When someone asks you, "What do you do in your free time?" You say, I would. I'm a big movie buff. I watch lots and lots of movies. My recent movie was Animal, and it was a big disaster, according to me. There's a lot of violence in it, but the humor is really great. The things between the father and the son and the emotions were great. Whenever I find time, I also watch different kinds of series, and I also read books. So it should be natural, guys. It should be whatever it is asked, you should tell it from your heart again, and don't become very emotional again. Okay, if you get more emotional, you might get stuck somewhere. So it should be, natural, naturality should be there, but don't go deep into it. Okay. Yes. So now I want you guys to raise hands to speak on this question. Can you raise hands now? I will be asking questions. So it's first come first. Okay. So whoever has raised hand first, I would be asking. First, I'll be asking introduction, and then these questions. Okay. Hmm. Okay, we'll go with Harshit. Kai Thoju Harshit, if I'm pronouncing it correct. Harshit, are you there? Can you open the call?
Yes.
Harshit, can you hear me? Harshit, you're not audible, buddy. Something? Harshit, are you there? Hello. Okay, let's ask Akshay Denny. Akshay?
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, yeah, Akshay. Very good evening. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir. What about you, sir?
I'm doing great, buddy. Thanks for asking. So, where are you calling from, Akshay?
Yeah, I'm speaking from Hyderabad, sir.
Okay,
I'm working as a staff nurse in a hospital
okay,
called Continental.
okay, great. So, Akshay, why did you choose this profession, buddy?
Yeah, to be precise, nursing profession is a very noble profession. I get very much good time to spend with people, to serve the mankind, to care about them. And actually, I have a great passion about caring people and treating them and treating their diseases. And I have a great pleasure in treating all those things. So that is the reason I have chosen my profession as nursing, and I am
Okay.
very satisfied with my profession.
So, Akshay, my question to you is, why do you enjoy doing, or what do you enjoy doing in free time?
Yeah, I would love. I'm waiting for this question, and as I have 12-hour shift for 4 continuous days, and I would love to sleep throughout the day when I got an extra free time, and I would love to watch a few movies and series. And my last series, which I have watched, was 100: The Survival. It's a fantastic survival web series, and I would love to eat as well in my free times. I would like to. Uh, Excuse me. I would like to try experiment on many cuisines over different types of varieties like Chinese, and I would like to roam all over the city when I get a time.
Okay, very good. Good. So, Akshay, I like your pronunciation. I like the way you coherently talked about. I mean, without any fluency errors, and your voice is good. And yeah, so the areas where you can improve are like, see you don't even have grammatical errors much, but at one point you said, when I got free time. So
Yeah, yeah.
whenever I get free time, or when I get free time, okay.
Okay.
So in
Whenever I.
general, you're saying, right? See, this question is all in present tense. So
Right.
obviously, all the sentences will come in present tense. So tenses is what they definitely check. These examiners,
Yeah.
IELTS examiners. So you need to say, obviously, with in the flow, you would have said it. I know that
Right.
it's you don't know about the tenses. So now, from now, just keep in mind that, okay, yes, this question is in present tense. I am going to speak everything in present tense
Sure.
maximum. Okay. So, for
Sure.
example, if the question is like, what would you do in the next weekend? Definitely, you would talk about future scenarios, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Then will, would, these kind of tenses would come. Okay.
Sure.
And the pronunciation is also up to the mark. Can you please pronounce, or can you please say cuisines?
Cuisine.
Cuisine. Cuisine.
Yeah.
Because we found little sha sound in it. You said something like cuisine.
Okay.
Okay, so it's cuisine.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
yeah, za.
Cuisine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cuisine. Very good, very good. Great. Thanks. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
sir. Thank you for correcting.
Thank you. Yes. And Asutosh Kumar, can you please unmute yourself?
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening, Asutosh. Where are you calling from and what do you do?
I'm calling from Bihar right now, and I'm on vacation after my semester break. I'm actually a MSc final semester student, and currently I'm doing environmental biotechnology in at Gujarat Biotechnology University. That is a highly research focused institute, basically, and my program is also the MSc by research.
Okay. And why did you choose this stream or this subject, if I may know, Asutosh?
Uh, Initially, when I passed my 12th, I chose to take environmental sciences as my BSc degree in BSc degree due to the problem causing being caused by plastic itself. So I thought this field will help me to provide some sort of solution regarding the plastic degradation. So that's why I chosen the field of environmental science.
Okay. Okay. Great. And yes. So, what do you do in your free time?
So I like to cook food for my family and friends. I enjoy to serve them food with great taste, and I like to get appreciation from them, and also suggestions that what can I do better in cooking. And also I like to play badminton, which is my favorite sports, and I have represented my university at a state level in badminton. So
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
Okay, very good, very good. So I love your pronunciation. I like your There are no much grammatical errors. Okay, only where you can improve is little bit of fluency. Where again,
Hmm.
sound is coming, or I can see that sound, the gap, the
Yes sir,
okay,
yes sir.
very prominently. See, even the best speaker also can say okay, but it should not be
Hmm.
shown to the opposite person. So that is the way you
Right.
can practice. So you can just take care of that. Instead of you can say well, like that. Okay, like, so add these kind of words. Okay,
Yes,
also it's
yes.
fine. Okay, then uh, you also said which is my favorite sports. So which is my favorite?
Badminton.
Obviously, you're talking about sport, one sport, right?
Yes.
Singular
Fun
plural
sport. Yes.
also you can take about, or
Hmm.
yeah, this is my favorite sport, or which is my favorite sport. Okay.
Yeah.
um yeah, apart from that, I don't find any other thing from your speech. You're good to
Thank,
go. Very good. Okay.
thank you.
Yes, thank you. Neha, Neha, can I can you unmute yourself, Neha?
Hello, sir.
uh, uh, Neha, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Hi, sir.
Yeah, hello, very good evening, how are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm great, sir. How about you?
Yeah, I'm good too. Thanks for asking. So,
I'm,
Neha, where are you calling from?
I'm from Hyderabad, sir.
Okay. So, Neha, what do you do?
Yeah, I'm currently pursuing bachelor's degree in homeopathy, sir.
Okay. And why did you choose this profession?
Um, Actually, I love this subject, sir. Moreover, science. I
Mhm.
usually wants to be doctor, but unfortunately, I didn't rank in MBBS seat. So
Mhm.
I just uh, chosen homeopathy, sir.
Okay. Okay, so it's all happens for our own good. So even if you are a homeopathy doctor, you can reach heights, right? Or reach a
Yes,
level
sir.
where you can always go. So don't feel sad for it. Okay, you're already
No, sir.
now. So Neha, like okay, okay, Neha, what do you
Yeah.
do in your free time, and and what do you want to do in your next weekend?
Well, sir, in my free time, I just spend my entire free time only playing mobile games
Mm-hmm.
because I'm an introvert person, so I'm not socialized to any other persons. I just sit around my own room and I'll just play my mobile games or I'll watch my movies, dramas.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just sit with my family persons. I'll watch any movies or
Mm-hmm.
else I'll do any related work on my studies. So
Okay, great. Movies, dramas are really good, right? So that makes us occupy many a times, isn't it? So
yes, sir.
socializing with your family is also always is a better task, rather than meeting, going out and meeting people. Any which ways you would be seeing people in your work. You're working now, isn't it? As a homeopathy
Yes,
doctor.
I'm
You
pursuing my
pursue-
home. Sir. I'm in
Yeah,
my final year.
okay, definitely you have your classmates and stuff, isn't it? So,
Yes, sir.
so you're not an introvert. Don't worry, you're an extrovert. Only
Uh,
thing is, time we need some time to think, analyze about ourselves. What to do in our next day or for the future days and or the few next year. So we think sometimes. So that is not completely introvert. Don't worry about it.
yes, sir.
Yes. And you said I will somewhere you said will when because this question is again in present tense. Okay. Otherwise your
Yes, sir.
pronunciation is good. The way you're fluent. Okay, that is also good. Your fluency is good. Okay, and
Okay.
only one place you said I will watch my movies, dramas in my room. Something you said. Okay, I will
Nice.
not. I watch movies and dramas whenever I find time. I sit in my room and do these things. That's it. So will
Yes,
take
sir.
out from your thing. Okay, very good,
Okay, sir.
very good.
Thank you, sir.
So let's take the last person for today, the last caller, Prakash Mohanty.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Very good evening, Prakash. Where are you calling from, Prakash?
Sir, I am from Odisha.
Odisha. Okay, very good. So how is the weather today in Odisha?
It's too much cold, sir.
It's too cold. Wow.
Yes,
So it's chilling.
like the particular where I live, this place is too much cold, like a cold area.
Where is it? Where is it?
Uh, it's it's near. It's Keunjhar.
Okay. How, is it towards the northern side or the southern side?
It's northern side, sir.
It's northern
Of
side.
area.
Okay. Okay. So I live in Visakhapatnam. So
Yes, sir.
we have your border, after another city called Srikakulam, the
Yeah, yeah,
touches. Like I'm not sure about the names of the borders, but I know it touches.
yeah. I also
So
know.
it's quite cool over there, right now.
Yeah,
Okay, what's the degree now? It must be
it's 12 degree. No, no, it's a 12, 10 degree.
12. Yeah, 10, 12 degrees also quite chilling. Definitely, definitely. So my
Yes.
question to you is, before going to the question, what do you do, buddy?
But I do just pursuing my bachelor's in computer science stream.
Okay, why computer science?
Like when I'm in sixth standard, when I'm in sixth standard, at that time I love to just see some new technology. So from that time, I just wondering from a new technology. For that, I love computers. That's why I just choose computer science.
Okay, Okay. And if given a chance, or in the future, do you want to change this stream? Why or why not?
No, in the future, I do not want to just change the stream because I really love the computer science and technology. Then every time there is a new technology just invented. That's why I just like computer science stream. Basically, if I just change my stream in like in this from computer science, so I just go to the AI section.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 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 So very good. I love your confidence altogether. So sorry,
Yes.
I didn't get. I forgot your name.
Prakash.
Vika. What is it? Akash.
Prakash. Prakash.
Prakash.
Yes, sir.
Prakash. Okay. So, Prakash, I love your confidence levels, the way you have your smile on the speech. That's really good. Okay. So, but there are some, some errors. Okay. Okay. They are not very big. You know the language, you know what to speak, you understood the question, and you spoke for length of time. That is very, very good. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The areas where you can improve are, you said when I am in sixth grade. Can you
Yes, sir.
please? It happened in the past, right? When
I was.
obviously you know what the English is, right? Where to correct. So when I was in my sixth grade, I did so and so thing. I did blah blah blah, right? So when I
Yes.
was, so I am is present tense. So when you talked about past scenarios, you're going to speak in past tense, and also some MTI. MTI is mother tongue influence, right? So you
Yeah.
know that, isn't it? So
Yeah.
you chose. You said chose. Choose, for example, choose fast past tense is chose, isn't it? Thus
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
chose it. Can you say chose?
Chose
Ah, yeah, now you got it. It's not technology, technology,
technology. Yes, sir.
technology. Okay, it's not technology. It's not technology. It's technology.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
yeah, technology. And can you pronounce section?
Section.
Section. I think you have a little problem with the sha words. Okay, when
Yes,
they are
sir.
coming together, it is problematic for you. So
Um,
section, dissection. Can you pronounce dissection?
dissection.
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Mm. Impression.
Impression.
So you need to pronounce these words with sha problem you have. Okay. So how
Okay.
to get rid of this? So it is not so easy to get it because this is coming from birth, maybe, right?
Yeah.
So what you'll do is you'll write like 5 to 6 sha words. For example, dissatisfaction, satisfaction, affection, appreciation. Okay, like 5 to 6 words of where it has sha sound. Then you need to read it fast.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Then that will make you to eradicate this. Okay, that will not go so easily. So you have a tongue twister for this, sha words. What one best thing which I can tell you is use this short words. I mean, many use write like 5 to 6 sha sentences or sha words and try to repeat it continuously. Okay, in that way you
Okay,
can
sir.
eradicate this problem. Okay, let's come to our question. Do you prefer to exercise in the morning or evening?
Actually, no, sir. I do not just prefer to exercise in morning or evening because I'm too much lazy person. And if I just got any type of free time or spare time, at that time I just played online games and make new friends. So that's why I don't like to prefer to the exercise at the morning or evening.
Okay, again you said got. If I got any free time or if I get any free time, which one is
Yeah.
correct?
Get,
It's not gate, it's get.
get,
Get, yes. Again, gate is opening. So this is where the pronunciation differs, isn't it?
yes,
Gate,
sir.
obviously that gate when it opens, right? So get. If I get, any free time, I would do this. Okay, it's not
Yes.
like I got is again past tense, right? So
Mm.
be aware of these things, and definitely you can do wonders. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay, thank you so much.
thank you so much, sir, for giving me the chance.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you stay tuned with us, guys. I want you to stay tuned with the next 4 days also. We are going to discuss more of these kind of exercises and questions. Okay, so I'll be discussing on part one questions more and more into tomorrow's class, and day after tomorrow we are going to discuss part two, which is the topic round, and obviously followed up by that part three. Okay, so it's a stipulated answer where you can see on the screen. It's not that you have to say like this only. Just like Prakash told, sir, I'm not a person who exercises much. I'm a bit lazy person. So here you can speak negative also because it's not an interview, right? But in the interview, if you're going to the job, Prakash, you need to be 100% careful that you have to showcase yourself positively. But here, it is not an interview. So you can speak anything and everything. Even if you say, I'm a person who doesn't do much of exercise, but I
Yes.
sometimes go for a walk or something. You can do that. Okay. So
Yes.
that's all from my end today, guys. Any questions for me? You can always post it in the chat box. I'm ready to answer. If there are no questions, definitely I will forward the call to the ma'am and you can ask her.
Hello, sir. Hello.
You need to type, guys. You cannot directly speak because there are many
Sir, sir.
people who want to speak.
Sir, this is Badri now, and I know you're running out of time, but me also running out of time
No,
because I have.
it's not about running out of time. There are many people who want to talk to me. So if you can
Yes, sir.
actually, write your question in the chat box, that would be great. Otherwise, it would
Sir,
be
I understood, sir. Because I have my IELTS exam speaking test on next Tuesday,
oh,
sir.
okay.
Yeah. Can you please
Okay.
evaluate me? It's a kind request from me.
Definitely, Badri. So my suggestion is watch our previous videos on speaking. You go to the previous videos on Ubergrad thing. You can watch
Okay.
our previous videos. What is part one? What is part two? What is part three in detail? All the 5 days, it's already there. Previous videos, you can watch that. If you want live thing, you can join us and stay tuned for tomorrow, day after tomorrow, up to Friday. You can be with us. Okay, you can do that too. And also, yes, if you have their exam immediately, we also have an Ubergrad where you can go and do some sectional tests. And also we have on Ubergrad that if you want a one-to-one session with a certain trainer and all, you can also speak. You can actually do that too. So ma'am will help you how to have a one-to-one mock test also. But if you want to do a AI-based test on speaking, you can do that too. So all the things are available. Yes, you can do that. Okay. Yes. Sir, I want to study in UK. I want to get admission in September intake. Can I complete the course and exam before the September intake? Definitely depends upon people, person to person, how when you're giving the exam. But exams, you can IELTS exam, you have to book at least 2 weeks before. Okay, if you're very good with the language, if you know all the modules, yes, you can go for it. But because of it depends upon which city you stay, which city you apply. All these things matter. Sometimes you cannot get dates for entire 1 month for the examination. Okay, that is also there. So could you please guide me how to acquire the slang? There's no slang required. That's what we were discussing, right? So, but you can watch English movies, English series, English news channels. Okay, see, start with CNN, start with Indian news channels. Okay, India Today and all. Okay, so would you please send me a PDF of today's class? So it's already there in the link, buddy. Uh, Backlogs versus IELTS score. I'm not good with that. So Harshit, you need to speak with our counselor. I can only tell about IELTS. Okay. So whatever country related things you have to speak with ma'am, and ma'am will you can connect to your moderate. Sorry, to a counselor of Ubergrad. Okay, they'll help you which country, how to go, which code is needed, and all. Okay. Sorry, want to acquire a slang. Okay, that's done. Ranbir Kapoor and Rashmi. Okay, Hamid, I got it. Okay. Which one will matter in selecting universities? University selections, I'm not sure about it. Again, you need to ask our counselors, which are experts in that. Okay. Uh, If something I missed said by higher examiner, can I ask? Yeah, you can ask at least 2 times to repeat the question. If you miss something, you didn't hear it properly, you can just rephrase it. Ma'am, you said that this is what it is. You're just rephrasing the question, whatever you've heard. That means you're asking to uh, repeat the question. Yes, you can do it twice. That's not a big deal. Okay. Yes, changing the topic. No, you cannot change the topic. Rohan Gupta, you have to answer in general. So mostly the questions will be in general. Okay. Can you watch English songs? Yes, you can watch, you can listen. Karan. But songs are little, the way they pronounce and other things. But watch series. Okay. Watch series, watch movies. These things will help you. And moreover, speak to people. End of the day, after doing all these things, you need to do some activity which is speaking, right? So that is what you need to do. We speak with people who are little good than us, isn't it? Always that will help you. Otherwise, hire a trainer for Ubergrad. Okay. Okay. That's all from my end. I believe I have answered many of your questions. If you still have questions, definitely we'll discuss it further. So would you please send me the PDF? Okay, that can be given Vishu Bhati, right? Yes. So that will be sent to you again. Okay. Don't worry, ma'am will give it to you. Okay. Yes. Ma'am, you can take over the session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So, sir, sorry, guys. I've shared the Telegram channel link in the chat box. You can just join the Telegram channel of IELTS and just check out whatever is uploaded there. Also, some of you are talking about the asking about the handout parts, that is the PPT of today's session. So yeah, it would be available to you guys on the in the Telegram channel also, and it would be uploaded like all the handouts and the recordings are uploaded on the website. So it would be available to you on the website itself by tomorrow. Anything else that you want to know? All right. So one more thing, you guys had one more question related to if you have any doubts relating to the selection of your universities. So you can always make yourselves available with the uh, one-on-one sessions with our experts. So you can book your slots according to your preferred date and time, and all this you can just go on the website, and over there the option of free profile evaluation would be there. Over there you can just book the slots according to your preferred date and time, and also um, you can make yourselves available with other features like the all right. So yeah, you can make yourselves available with the other features like one-on-one IELTS classes in which you get extra mock tests for your practice. So you can always go and make yourselves available with that as well. And I've also shared a coupon code with you guys in the chat box using which you can upgrade yourself from basic to bronze memberships. Apart from that, we have the silver and the gold as well. So you can take that as well if you want, all of which are uploaded on the website. All right, just give me a second. I'll share my screen and show you how you can access the PPTs in the website. Just give me a second for that. All right, so directly go on the website of Ubergrad. Yeah. So go on the website of Ubergrad, that is ubergrad.com. Just go on to your name, My Test Preparation, go on to IELTS Academic Comprehensive Live Classes course. On clicking on that, as I showed that you have the recordings and the handouts, plus the sessional test is also available to you guys at this portal. So directly come to this portal on the website, and over here, you can access the recordings, the handouts, and the sessional tests of all the four sessions that are conducted under the four modules, that is listening, reading, speaking, and writing. So if you've missed anything out in the classes, you can always avail the recordings of that particular session. Is it clear to you guys? Prakash, again, just go on the website of Ubergrad, and over there, an option would be there to available to you of upgrade. So directly go on to that option on the website, and you can use the coupon code and directly make your payments for the bronze membership, and there you go. All right. Have I made myself clear, guys? All right. So in Gamer, there's a question from you that how much time is needed for the preparation of IELTS. So basically, under IELTS, we have four modules, that is listening, reading, speaking, and writing. So we have all these modules conducted per week. So, like for example, this week we are having the speaking session. The next week we would be having another module. So in like this, we have different modules assigned for different weeks. All right. So yeah, 4 weeks and 4 modules. And apart from that, you can always make yourselves available with the extra handouts and the mock tests for your practice. So yeah, there you go with your IELTS preparation. Sandesh, I would not, according to me, you can always make yourselves available with the all the information, with all the content which is available to you at Ubergrad. But for more, you can always avail the other facilities of one-on-one session with our experts if you want. If you want more information related to related to your preparation, or with or in relation to the process, so you can always make yourselves available with the book your slot one option. All right. Shivam, for one-on-one session, as I mentioned before, you can send me your details, and yeah, or also you can directly go on the website of Ubergrad, and over there the option would be there of one-on-one IELTS classes. So yeah, you can make yourselves available with there, as well as over here you can send me your details, and I'll make you get into contact with the team. Nitish, the one-on-ones IELTS classes is available to you at rupees 5,999, and you get benefits like in that you get a lot of benefits, like an addition to your mock test. You get full 5 length mock test. You get 10 plus sessional tests, daily class worksheets, class recordings, 20 hours live classes. All right. So yeah, so these are the benefits that you will be getting when you avail the one-on-one IELTS classes feature. It would be available to you at 5,999. All right. Yes, Shivam. All the trainers, they do give feedback, and also you can avail the other facilities as I mentioned of. Like you can upgrade yourself to other memberships as well, and over there you will get AI evaluated tests, and also trainer evaluated tests. So all these would be quite beneficial for you. Harshit, as I mentioned before, for the selection of the universities, you can always book a slot with our experts because they'll be able to tell you in a better manner about this particular thing. So you can just book a slot with them according to your preferred date and time, and go on with your doubt. All right. So, guys, thank you so much, guys. Harshit, it is free of cost. Like you can book your slot. It is absolutely free of cost. All right, I'll just screen share it and show you once again how you can book a slot with our experts. Yeah, so directly go on the website of Ubergrad. I'll screen share it for you. All right, so directly go on the website of Ubergrad, go on to free profile evaluation part. On clicking on that, it would direct you to this particular page. Now you can book your slots like this according to your preferred date and time. All right, and you'll get a call accordingly with our team as soon as you book. All right. In Gamer, you too can book your slot with our experts for these particular questions. All right, so any more questions? Else we'll just close the call for today and we'll meet tomorrow. Sandesh, again, you can ask this from our experts itself. They'll be able to guide you in a better manner for this particular question, as I'm just the moderator, and the trainers would be able, the expert speakers would be able to guide you in a better manner for this purpose. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. We'll meet tomorrow for another session. All right. I'll close the call for today. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks a lot.